Hi guys. Hope everyone. Hold on. Let's rotate. All right. All right. Let's bring them on. All right. Let's see if this works. Okay. I think, is it
It works
working?
for me.
All right. So you can see me. So it's not letting me rotate my phone. Um, but let me just do something real. It's not letting me see the content either, which I wanted to. But anyway, thank you, Sarah. So again, for those that are coming on, hi, Lisa. Hi, Denise. Um, Liza, hi. So I'm going to kind of like do some like yoga stuff. And Nancy's doing some calls in the other room, so I'm going to be kneeling here. So I just wanted to thank everybody for jumping on. As always, I'm extremely passionate about what I do as a professional network marketer, but more so what I can do for those that are also in the profession. And, Sarah's an amazing woman. Outside of Isogenics, she is now, is it 9 years in remission, Sarah?
9 years, yep.
So she is a 9 year remission and survivor of breast cancer. Is that
That's
correct?
correct.
Is a wife and a mother, and is someone that truly embodies passion for what she does, not only as a professional, but also as an individual being who she is. And Sarah and I connected about 4 weeks ago, and we were just talking back and forth about how business was going, and she said that she doesn't have enough calls and she wants to start seeing some traction. And obviously, as you guys can see in the description of this, Sarah, prior to working with me, was having about 3 to 5 calls per month, so maybe about one a week. And she has now gone to about from 3 to 5 calls per month to about 25 to 35 calls per month. So almost 5 to 6 timesing the amount of activity. So before we move forward, Sarah, why don't you just introduce yourself to the Facebook Live community, those that are on here live and maybe jumping on here on the replay. And I know we're time sensitive. You have a call soon, so I do want to respect that. So just share with people, obviously, your journey with Isogenics and network marketing. What was going good and what stopped working, and what allowed you and me to kind of step into this next phase, and where are you now with everything?
Sure. About a year and a half ago, a friend introduced me to Isogenics, and I originally started for weight loss and wanted nothing to do with the business side of things. I'd already tried a network marketing company before, and the way that it worked, I had to buy a bunch of products, and I literally went into debt. And so I wasn't interested. But after seeing the comp plan, I couldn't not be interested. This was different. Residual income is insane, and there was no reason why I shouldn't be a part of it. Somebody had asked me what would happen if something happened to myself or my husband. My husband does masonry work, which is physical labor. And if something physically happened to him, what was my plan B? I didn't have one.
Wow.
I didn't have
I know,
one.
I know, I know that question.
I learned that you're the one that asked it, which was just, and I really hadn't heard that before, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. And so it was just, in my opinion, kismet as to why we're having the conversation that we did. I casually shared, my friends and my family got on board, and I continued to post on Facebook, and on Instagram, and continued to try to reach out to people, but I was just reaching dead air, complete dead air. And I'm like, I really want to push this business forward and I really want to change so many more lives, but I feel like I was running on a hamster wheel and getting absolutely nowhere. So I saw one of your videos and learned a little bit about the demographic of LinkedIn, and it made sense to me. And so I figured, what have I got to lose? I reached out, and the rest is history. I decided to sign up for the whole course, and I am so grateful that I did.
Yeah, and you know, I really appreciate you. I know we had about a 15-minute conversation, and I was just sharing with you. Oh, hi, Michelle. Great to see everybody on here. And guys, you know, feel free. You know, I'm going to do this, and Sarah's going to do it after. Share it into your private team groups, because there's a lot of people that don't know about LinkedIn, and it's funny. I was talking to someone the other day, and they actually said, you know, is it really beneficial to use LinkedIn if you're new to network marketing? You know, shouldn't I just be focusing on Facebook? And I said to them, I said, well, let's pretend that Facebook didn't exist, because, you know, we're only using it as a starter platform because that's what was available 6, 7, 8 years ago. Now that we're in 2018 moving into 2019, and there's all these other platforms, there's Instagram, there's Snapchat, there's Tumblr, there's LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube, it really doesn't matter where you start. But the one big thing that you and I were speaking about, I said to you, do you want to be a cleanse coach, or do you want to be a professional network marketer who's building a
Right.
business that starts with a product experience? And you said, I will absolutely coach people through a cleanse if they want to, but I want my focus to be on those that see this opportunity and want to run with it like me.
Exactly.
So, so obviously in 4 weeks since we've worked together, you've 6 times your outreach. And I remember you and I were talking a few weeks ago, and you said this is the most activity that you've ever seen in the last year and a
Oh,
half.
hands
So,
down. Yep.
so just share with the people that are on the live that may not be using LinkedIn to its fullest capability. What does it feel like to have the ability to move past the chicken list, to move past the warm market, the friends, the family, all of those things that we're told to do, and we collect a bunch of no's, and then we get upset because no one's joining? How does it feel now to have this tool as part of your daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, forever process of building your
I'm
business?
just, like, it feels just amazing. I'm so like incredibly grateful for this, because this is, I'm already seeing like this turning point in my business and being able to help other people become financially free as well. And the thought of leading with the business before, to be honest with you, kind of freaked me out. And now I don't understand why people wouldn't, because you can always fall back on the products, which are amazing. And so it's a win-win situation. And I've connected with so many different people from so many walks of life in LinkedIn that I never would have met ever in a million years. And so when you just think about those lives that are impacted, and how many people have never heard of Isogenics, like that, I think
There
completely
are still people that haven't
blew
heard.
my mind. And so like it's just been amazing to be able to be a part of that.
So let me ask you this. What do you think people's has, you know, outside of the investment that we
Mm-hmm.
make in our businesses, whether it's to hiring a coach or going to an event, this, that, or the other, what do you think people's biggest hesitations are? And what was your biggest hesitation in doing a social media platform like LinkedIn that requires you to do the reaching out, you to do the connecting, you to reach out and talk to those people, and actually lean and lead with the opportunity and close with the products? What do you think people's biggest hesitations are?
No. I honestly think that people are worried that someone's going to say no. And I will tell you, a no is a whole lot easier to hear from a stranger than it is from someone you like, know, and trust.
Uh, I love that. All right, so let's dive into that really
Sure.
quickly. Why do you feel that, you know, getting a no from someone that you, but here's the beauty of it. You know, I told you how to create a whole new network.
Mm-hmm.
it's a cold network, but becomes warm because you start building that rapport and that relationship with the system that I've taught
Mm-hmm.
you. And now you get people on the phone, and you have a conversation, and sometimes it leads to a yes, sometimes it leads to a no, sometimes it leads to a not right
Mm-hmm.
now. So let's talk about it from an emotional standpoint. Why is it much easier to hear a no or a not right now from someone like you've connected with, and how I've showed you to do that on LinkedIn, as opposed to one of your sorority sisters or one of your best friends or your aunt or your uncle?
There's no personal relationship there that I'm worried that somebody might think that I'm pushing something on them. And I don't have to worry about a severed relationship afterwards or something that's awkward. Um, and that's a lot that we need to overcome regardless, because everybody needs to hear about this, especially the people that we know. But it is so much easier when there is no personal relationship there yet. And so if they say no, it's not personal. They're not saying no to me as a person. They're just saying no, not right now, for them, for whatever reason they may have. And like, it's just been easier to hear no. Absolutely.
Now, comparing Facebook to LinkedIn, from a network marketing standpoint, in your opinion now, after, obviously we're all taught Facebook in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, and we all experience the same thing. I think everyone can agree. If they want to comment, they can, why or yes. I think we all experience, we get a lot of reaction right away,
Mm-hmm.
from, because it's a new type of post, and then slowly it starts to go away, and then it's like crickets. People are in the witness protection program, they kind of go away. And then you're learning this whole other side of LinkedIn, where you can actively network every single
Mm-hmm.
day. Um, if you could just summarize to people the benefit of having a tool like LinkedIn in their network marketing tool belt, how beneficial is this actually to someone that's looking to build a business and not just be a cleanse coach?
It's crucial, because we're taught to do a 3-3-3 or a 10-10-10, regardless of, whatever our goals are. And that is reaching out to 3 new people a day. I don't have time, as a busy mom and a wife and a person with a full-time career. I don't have time to go out and meet new people. And it's, so for me, it was next to impossible to be meeting new people on Facebook, except other people in our network marketing company. And so with the Facebook algorithms as well, those are the people's posts that I see, because those are the people's posts that I'm interacting with. And so
Right.
that they've taken like that component out, for us as well. And so what's awesome with LinkedIn is that I have unlimited amount of contacts that I can make. I can make
Say that one more
I have
time, Sarah. Say that one more time.
unlimited amount of people that I can reach out to. I can, if I want to cut it off at 3 people a day, I could. I don't know why I would. And it's a numbers game. I mean, I may reach out to 20, 30, 40 people a day, and maybe 10 add me. Well, that's 10 new people that I would never have met before, ever. And so, and then with those become the calls. And so it's just keeps revolving and revolving and revolving. And it's just never ending prospects out there. And so if we want to build our business and be able to connect with new people, LinkedIn is the way to go.
And the fact of the matter is, the person that speaks to the most people, has the biggest network, is not only going to have the biggest net worth, but is also going to build the best business, because you're actually leading with the correct way to build residual income in a network marketing opportunity, which is not just having customers. That is
Mm-hmm.
important. But if you want to see the residual aspect side to this, you need to have new volume coming into your business every day. And that is reorders from customers. And that's people building a business with you that are bringing new people in every day. All right. So we got a couple minutes left before your 1 o'clock call. If you could summarize very, very quickly, one of the most important aspects that you took away of what you and I worked on with LinkedIn, and why someone who is serious about growing their network marketing business, what is the number one reason why they should be using LinkedIn if they currently aren't in the way that you and I are?
Number one reason absolutely is the unlimited contacts that are out there. Hands down. I mean, there's a million other ways, but the fact that you've got new people to talk to every single day, it's you can't put enough money behind that.
Yeah, and I think, the big thing is here what you and I are both learning is that we're always taught to build our lists. We're always taught to add new people to this list. And the fact is that if you add too many people on Facebook, you get thrown in Facebook jail for connecting with too many people you didn't know. On LinkedIn, what I showed you is that as long as someone is a second connection, which is your first connection's first connection, you can connect with as many people as you want to get to the 30,000 connection limit. Let me say that again, 30,000 connections compared to the 5,000 on Facebook. So if you guys, I know, Sarah, you have to go. I know, first and foremost, this is only the beginning for you, and I just want to say how grateful I am for the opportunity to work with such an outstanding person as yourself. If you guys are not following Sarah on Facebook and her life and her journey and the things that she had to overcome, this is a woman who has no excuses, absolutely none. She has a full-time job. Her husband has a full-time job. She builds her network marketing business in the pockets of her time, and she's a mother. So this woman lives by no excuses. So Sarah, thank you so much for hopping on today and sharing your story with everyone. Please follow her on Facebook. She's also on LinkedIn. You can just search for her by name. You'll see probably two pretty emojis by her first and last name, which I'm sure she learned that from someone. But again, Sarah, thank you so much for sharing your time, and keep up the amazing job.
Thank you.
Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.